Hello, folks. Hope you're all doing well. The crypto markets may not be going through such a fun period of time at the moment, but that doesn't mean that sentiment will stop innovating, just like a lot of the crypto projects out there are not ceasing innovation at the moment. Um, that said, there are plenty of subjects such as NFTs that are still very much of interest to a lot of traders right now, even with prices of anything crypto related taking a bit of a bump. It means that some people are looking at it as an opportunity for NFT purchases. And um, most importantly, you can actually now on Santiment look at specific major influencers who are in the NFT space and see exactly what they're doing, what kind of transactions they're making, what marketplace they're on, and get a lot of information in terms of where they're making the transactions, tracking the specific uh, hash of their transactions, seeing how much it went for, because they're market movers, just like big whales, right? Big NFT influencers can very much change how NFT prices are fluctuating at the moment. So we have this page here. It is mainly done and ready to be used. There's a few aspects I'll show where a little bit of uh, innovation and finalization is still being had. But you can hop on here right now by going to our dashboard section and going to the NFT Influencers TRX page here. And you can see the Twitter influencers, whether they're buying or selling, the collection name of the NFT, the transaction specifically, what address it was from, and where it went to, the actual transaction hash, which will open up the Etherscan. I'll show these off in a moment. How long ago it happened, what price it went for, how many, typically they're all going to be one, but sometimes there's an exception. And then what marketplace it was, whether it was on OpenSea, CryptoPunks, or something else. It's all available for you to actually check it out. Etherscan, it'll automatically check out their address. So we have their NFT address attached when we open up their historical balance page, and then you can simply open up their Etherscan, and you can see what their balance is on that address. It automatically tells us what it's worth. This is all obviously public information that wasn't created off of Santiment, but pretty soon we're actually going to have the ability to put their address directly in here. It's going to automatically show their balance over time. And you can actually zoom in and out depending on how granular you want to see their every move or just more broad moves. Uh, and even see what kind of currencies they hold within this address. If it's an ERC20 address, there can obviously be plenty of other assets besides Ethereum in there. So that might be useful to you. You can also create an alert if you're following an NFT influencer for a reason and you want to see what transactions they're making or purchasing or selling on the OpenSea or somewhere else. You can actually open up an alert and set certain conditions anytime this wallet makes a big move over a certain period of time. Uh, you can also set up the notifications in terms of where it goes, email, Telegram, etc. Uh, and you can of course name it. And it works pretty similar to the sentiment alerts that already exist related to an asset's price fluctuations or daily active address fluctuations or MVRV movements going above or below a threshold, stuff like that. So this is kind of our first dive into working with data related specifically to influencers. And we're going to soon, just to give you a little tease, we're also going to be looking into traditional crypto asset influencers who talk specifically a lot about, you know, Luna at one point, or a big Ethereum person, or a shill for a coin that may be a little lesser regarded on the reputation spectrum, whatever it is. We're going to have influencer tracking down the road for assets. But right now, we have officially offered NFT influencer tracking on this page. And it's pretty useful because obviously we've got Etherscan information. You can quickly filter uh, by different types of variables, depending if you want to look at a certain influencer and just automatically see what their address is, how many they're doing. There are pages and pages and pages of it. You can see this is something like 30 per page with 49 pages you can take a look at. And I would guess that's only a couple months worth of data. Um, and that's going to grow over time. So, in short, I highly encourage you to check it out if you are in the NFT space and monitoring things a lot on a daily basis. This can make it much more advantageous to see where the buys and sells are coming, who's doing them, and how they may be impacting the markets. That's all for now. Hope it's interesting. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. The link will be in the description. Take care, everybody.